Torah קנ"ו, קנ"ו, 156. כן. כי מה כי מה שמדברים בינו לבין קונו הוא בחינת רוח הקודש. What you speak to Hashem is רוח הקודש. ודוד המלך, עליו השלום, דוד המלך, God rest his soul, that's what he said, שהיה מעלתו גדולה מאוד, ייסד מזה ספר תהילים. Wrote all the תהילים from this concept, yeah. Speaking to Hashem. He was speaking to Hashem, and out of this speech, this is the תהילים. וכן כל אחד, לפי בחינתו, הוא בחינת רוח הקודש. And the same way, each one with his spiritual level, it's רוח הקודש. כמו שכתוב, like it says in תהילים, לך אמר ליבי, my heart told you. כמו שפרש רש"י, like רש"י said, לך בשבילך ובשליחותך. In your בשליחותך. Your like I'm your messenger, you know. The heart is a messenger of Hashem to tell me what to say to Hashem. Yeah? And when I'm saying to Hashem, I can hear myself what Hashem is telling me. I'm speaking to Hashem. My heart is telling me what to say to Hashem. And then I hear what Hashem is saying to me. Yeah. And this is what is called Ruach HaKodesh. And each one with his level. Like many times you see it that you think, you're feeling how, don't do this, don't go there. You feel things, don't do it, or do it, And you see that you were right. And it wasn't something with a logical idea, yeah, I should do like this. And you did it. This is Ruach HaKodesh. And if you practice and you speak every day to Hashem, you get used to it. And then you can be David HaMelech. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל יהיה בדברו. אמן. איי. כן. וצריך לחדש תמיד, כן, and you have to renew yourself all the time, every day and all the time, לבקש בכל פעם, and ask every time, every day, בתחנונים ודברי ריצויים חדשים, with new ideas. ולזכות לזה צריך טהרת הלב. How do you come to it? You have to purify your heart. If you want to come to have every day new things to say to Hashem.
New insights.
Huh?
New insights.
New insights to say to Hashem. You have to purify your heart. Okay? How do you do it? How do you purify your heart? When you go to you take your heart and throw it into the mikveh.
Heart purification.
Throw it there, heart purification. You throw it to the fire. What do you do? So you throw it to the fire, to a boiling mikveh. וטהרת הלב הוא על ידי שמתלהב ובוער ליבו להשם יתברך, by getting enthusiastic to השם יתברך. על ידי זה נטהר הלב. By this you purify your heart. Why? כי כנגד שנתלהב ונבער לעבירה או לתאווה רעה, because when you make an avera, when you make a sin, you get enthusiastic, yeah? You're right. To make a sin, you have to be enthusiastic, yeah? So against the again to the other side, You have to get enthusiastic. Then you purify your heart. Like with purify the tools, when
Kalim.
Yeah?
Kalim.
Kalim, yeah. So if you make a big pot of boiling water and you throw the inside and other things that you put it straight through the fire. The same. You have to get yourself enthusiastic. Okay. Velavo, I'm jumping a little bit. Velavo, with a big letter, yeah. Velavo להתלהבות וחמימות להשם יתברך, and to come to this enthusiastic and warmness to Hashem יתברך, ועל ידי תנועה, is by movement. כי התנועה מעורר חמימות, because the movement brings the warmness.
So it's dancing?
Huh?
Dancing?
Like dancing, yeah, like dancing. כן? כי תנועה, כמו שאנו רואים בחוש, like we see, it gives an example, I don't know where he took this example from, but it's like if he throws an arrow, and he takes an arrow, put wax in the end of the arrow, and throw the arrow. So from the speed of the arrow, the wax will melt. Or, yeah, וכן שהאדם הולך הנה והנה על ידי תנועתו מזיע. When a man goes there and back, he sweats, he gets warm. ועיקר התנועה הוא מהמחשבה. I go into the brackets. ועיקר התנועה הוא מהמחשבה. And the main movement is from the thought. כי מתחילה המחשבה נוחה ושקטה. In the beginning, the thought is quiet. ואחר כך מתחילת המחשבה להתנועע ממחשבה למחשבה. And then the thoughts start moving from one thought to the other thought. היינו מתחילה כשישב על מקומו, כן? In the beginning when he was sitting, he didn't think of anything. ואחר כך, כשרוצה ללך, מתחיל מחשבתו להתנועע, מחשבה ראשונה, לחשוב ללך. Then he has to think, I want to walk, I want to move. זה כן מוריד חמימות. Okay. This is the main thing.
Some people walk around while they're davening. Is that the same idea?
Yeah. Well, Rabbi says not to do it. He says it's like someone that takes like a wool, how do you call it? Like the wool.
Yeah, wool.
Yeah, you take the wool and you start pulling it out, and it goes from this side to this side, and this side to this side, and then you tie yourself with the wool. It's not. But the main thing is that you have to get yourself warm to Hashem. How do you get yourself warm? Like, from the last Torah that we learned, we learned that by we learned that if that Hashem wants to give good to Israel. All the time Hashem wants to give only good to Israel. But there's a problem, because we have sins, and the sins makes, by the din, we cannot receive this good. He says, okay, so speak to Hashem. He says, okay, but the speech is also in galus. So we cannot move by the speech, we cannot move it. So he said, okay, so bring up the nitzoisius. Yeah, in everything we see, like in the tea, in the bread, in the table, where in the clothes that there are nitzoisius. The nitzoisius is otios, yeah, and otiot, the letters, inside them there's the light of Hashem. So if I look on anything and I believe that there are nitzoises, means letters inside, and I know Hashem gave me the power to take them out, to release them out of the place they are, because if they are in anything Gashmi, they're like in jail. But I believe, that they are there. I believe Hashem gave me the power to take them out of there, yeah, and I'm going to do it. And when I make the bracha, I don't know Rabbeinu Ari, I don't know anything. This is what I know, and I believe, and I daven like this. And when I say the bracha, I mean that all the nitzosos will go out. When I use the table, like now we're using the table, I believe that because we learn Torah on this table, and this sofa, here's this, and the chair, they take out all the letters out of it, and from these letters that comes out of this, because they came out of their exile, my speech also came out from his exile. Yeah, nice. And now I can release Hashem Yitbarach and give him the power to give all the best to Israel. And by this Hashem has his pleasure. And I say, wow, it's amazing. And so if you get enthusiastic because of this thing, this is what cleans your heart. But how can you get the enthusiasm? Okay, so first time you hear it, you say, wow, amazing. But you go home, you have some arguments with your wife, with your kids, and you went to the Makolet, these Israelis, you went to work, forget everything. So I have to remember things, I have to remind myself. This Torah is also, this Torah, what I said now, is a shortcut of Torah Yutet. The same word we have in Torah Yutet, but there, you have to know all the Kabbalah, you have to know all the biology, you have to know everything in order to take these letters, to release these letters from the exile. This Torah is also, it's like a shortcut of Torah Chavbet. In Torah Chavbet also, he speaks about, Chav Aleph. He speaks also about so many big things, and you have to be such a clever man. And here he gives us such a shortcut to do such a. You have to get yourself enthusiastic on the Torah.
Is that one of the reasons that you go to the Sadet to do your Hidduth?
Yeah. Why?
Because there's things there of beauty that can really turn you on.
Because all the flowers.
Right.
Yeah, or the flowers, the trees.
Right.
The animals, or whatever is there, it's full of these sparkles.
Right.
And when you speak, they come to you.
Right.
They want to come to you. One time, Rabbeinu was going with the Talmidim on the Sadeh, and when he went off the carriage, and walked down, he says, if you could see how each one of the flowers, or the grass, pulls himself to each one of you, you would be amazed, because when you walk, they come to you, no, say something, save us, take us out of here.
Really.
Yeah.
Wow.
But even when we are here, it's enough. Like when you speak, you sit here in the terrace, and you have flowers on the window or whatever. It's also it's moving. There's now we're in Parashat Hashavua, Avraham Avinu. Hashem says to Avraham Avinu is going to destroy Sodom and It's 5 cities. So Avraham Avinu says, no, why? So Hashem says, they're showing. He says, no, maybe there's tzaddikim there. So 50. What does it mean 50? 10 in each city. So there's no 50 tzaddikim. So maybe there's 45. 9 in each city, and you will be the 10. You will. So no, there's not 45. Okay, so give me 4 out of the 5. Maybe there's 40 tzaddikim. Says no. Maybe there's 30. No. Maybe there's 20. No. Maybe there's 10. No. Okay. No. Less than 10, Avraham Avinu didn't argue because Noah and his son were less than they were 8, yes, and they didn't save the world. So he thought, okay, less than 10 it doesn't go. But then when Lot is taken out, Hashem, because of Avraham Avinu, and Lot didn't say that when Avraham Avinu went to Egypt and they wanted to take Sarah to Paro, so Lot didn't say that she was his wife. Avraham Avinu said Sarah was his sister. Right. And Lot didn't say anything. So by this schut, they took him out of Sodom.
Wow.
So he goes out of Sodom. And there's 2 angels holding him, each one from each side. And then he says, and they tell him, go to the mountain. Who is in the mountain? Avraham Avinu is up on the mountain. Sodom was down in the valley. And Avraham Avinu said, no, I can't get too close to Avraham Avinu. He's a tzaddik, you know, by the people of Sodom, I'm okay, but by Avraham Avinu, I'm a big rush. I don't want to go next to Avraham Avinu. Go next to the tzaddik, learn. Be also a tzaddik. No. I have enough. Listen, there's a small city here. Yeah? So give me this city. I said, okay. Hey, okay. Avraham Avinu was a big tzaddik, he's davening and saying to Hashem like this and like that, and he doesn't make it, And Lot says one word, give me this city. I said, okay. He's a Rasha, he doesn't want to make tshuva. How come he makes it, So he says, these malachim, these angels, were angels of rachamim, of mercy. So it's written when they came to Sodom, it's written that they came in the evening. But Avraham Avinu stopped speaking to Hashem in the morning. So why did they came to Sodom in the evening? Because they were waiting, maybe Avraham Avinu will find something, kapschut, and save the place. Even though he stopped already speaking to Hashem. Maybe something will happen. It didn't happen, so they came to destroy the place. But now Lot found something new. What did he find something new? He said, this city, this small city, is making sins only 51 years. Sodom and the other 3 cities, they're making sins for 52 years. And that's why you're destroying them, because they filled up all the sins that they can do. So now, but this city is a new city. She started 1 year after them, so she has another year. So wow, okay, I'm going to save this city. Yeah, this point he calls it kapschut. So why did Avraham Avinu didn't think about it? Because Avraham Avinu was a tzaddik, and he was looking for tzaddikim, but he was a rasha. He was an expert in Rishayim. So tzaddik, I cannot find them. Something kapschut, something good, I cannot find in them. But they didn't do enough bad to get punished. Yeah. So maybe you give him another year. Yeah. And they maybe I don't know what happened in this year. And you see, he ran away. He went to Tzoar, and then he ran away to the cave and made this sin with his daughters. Yeah, but because he was afraid that it will be destroyed. He said, what kind of a kapschut is it? Don't know what. But this kind of a vote, in the Torah, this kind of a dibur in the Torah is, you have to get enthusiastic from this. You have to get, wow, amazing, because I was learning for years and years and years. What does it mean, kapschut? Find something, a good point. And here it's something new. So the good point, it's not bad enough. This is the good point. What is the good point? He's not so bad. He's not bad enough, you know. Yeah, he's a sinner, you know. He makes all these averos. Yeah, but it's not serious. He's killing. He's stealing. He's fighting in the streets. You know, he drinks. No, but not so much. He drinks only 5 liters a day. You know, not 6 liters a day. No. You see, it works. He saved a whole city with all the people inside for the rest of the days. You know, like he thought, you know, that he's going to be destroyed when he saw that Sodom was turning away the next day. Yeah, he saw it going. He says, "Wow, no, I don't know what's going to happen here." He ran away. Yeah. But it wasn't destroyed, this city. So the same with the Torah that we learned last time, and the same with this Torah. You have to work yourself up. You know, it doesn't. Nothing comes by itself. You know, it doesn't come by itself. You have to work yourself up. Why Lot came up to this idea? Why Abraham didn't come? Because he was looking for tzaddikim. But how come Lot came to this idea?
Because he was running away.
Yeah. He had the gun on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had the gun on his head. How do I get out here? You know, so your head is working.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're uptight. What do you mean? You're enthusiastic, you know. All your adrenaline is going around and like a criminal that runs away from the police, you know. Do everything so quick, you know. I have to be there also, you know, to understand. You know, this is my life. I'm working for my life. I'm thinking for my life. I'm thinking for to save myself. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking to save myself, to save my life. And what do I have, you know? How long do I have? You know, I have a friend, maybe one of you will help me. You know, I have a friend that has a friend that wants to sell his restaurant in Tel Aviv for 1.5 million shekel.
That's all?
Yeah. You buying?
Not in Tel Aviv.
Not in Tel Aviv. Not because you don't want to go to Tel Aviv.
Right.
Yeah. If it was with Shemesh, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, or Jerusalem, okay, but Tel Aviv, no. Because why? He's a millionaire. He was living in America. He made money, and he came over to Israel, and he didn't have what to do. So he says, "Okay, I make some kind of a business," and he wanted to make a restaurant. So he made a restaurant. But after 5 years now, the restaurant is working, you know. It's very hard work.
He's ready to retire.
Yeah. He doesn't need this money. He didn't make this business because he needs the money. He wanted to be occupied. And he wanted to meet people. Yeah, that's why. But he saw it's a very hard job. You know, it's not an easy job. Okay, so I'm making money, but I don't need this money. I'm not... So maybe I will sell it to someone else, you know. So take it. I have to also, you know, I'm there, you know, I'm making millions. Baruch Hashem, I'm making millions. I'm keeping Shabbos, I'm learning Torah, I'm davening, you know. Rabbi Elimelech from Ligen says every Jew makes more than 100 mitzvahs every day. You know, and you start counting it, and you're like, I'm making 100 mitzvahs. I'm a millionaire. I have got Gan Eden for sure. You know, there's no doubt about this. You know, we are in a good company, and we're going to have a Gan Eden, and everything is okay. You know, but I had enough. You know, this millionaire. You know, he didn't have what to do. Okay, you're a millionaire. Rest. No, I have to do something. Why? Because we have to do something. Okay, so maybe he put himself in not in a good job for a 60 years old guy, you know. But for us, you know, like sitting on the Torah and learning on Torah and going again and again and again and on the same the same word, and understanding, put it into my heart, I can release all these letters out of all everything that is around. I can make myself warm. I can make myself hot. And when I make myself hot, I help other people also. And I help, if now I'm learning Rabbi Nachman's Torah, so I'm helping Rabbi Nachman because I'm learning his Torah. So his fire is going into me. So he has his schus, yeah? And Rabbi Natan and all the Talmidim of all the time, they also have the schus because we learn the Torah and we get enthusiasm from the Torah. And then we have new words to say to Hashem. So here, here in Torah Chaf Aleph, just what I get enthusiastic out of, that here, these two Torah, Torah Yuter tells us how many knowledge you have to know, yeah, in order to take these letters out of the exile, yeah. And in Torah Tzadik Dalet, it tells us in a very simple way. Here, it is the shortcut of Torah Chaf Aleph. Oh,
Sorry.
of Torah Chaf Aleph. The Torah Chaf Aleph. Torah Chaf Aleph, he says, כתיב אחור בקדם צרתני. Chaf Aleph. We're in Kuf Nun Vav, but we jumped over to Chaf Aleph. אחור בקדם צרתני, כי יש שכל שהאדם משיג אותו על ידי הקדמות רבות. Chaf Aleph, כי יש שכל שהאדם משיג אותו על ידי הקדמות רבות. There's brains that a man can get after many introductions. Yeah, it's another thing, and like for you, like you learn to be a judge or a lawyer, So, okay, there are the rules: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But there's the history of the law of the man. We're taking out learning Torah, that this is the law of the man. Yeah, the man in the beginning, he was in the caves. So the law was like the animals, yeah? And then he got more educated, more civilized, and he started building rules, So you learn how, so you get, I have to learn how the rules were built. Yeah, so the same in the sechel, you have to get הקדמות, introductions. והשכל הזה מכונה בשם אחור. And this kind of brains is called back. ויש שכל שבא לאדם בלא שום הקדמה, אלא על ידי שפע אלוקי. There's brains that come to a man without any introductions. Just it comes to him. Yeah? And it comes by the שפע אלוקי.
Godly,
Godly.
By a stream of light from Hashem, enlightenment from Hashem. Yeah, enlightenment. This is the word. Yeah, and this kind of brains is called kedem, panim. Yeah, face. The brains that comes slowly by introductions is called back, because every time you have to go back and forwards and back and forwards. But this kind of brains is face, like someone, smiles to you. Wow, and then you understand something. והתלהבות הלב נולד מחמת תנועת השכל. And the fire of the heart is enlightened by the movement of the brains. כי טבע התנועות שבו לקחום, because the nature of the movement to make you hot, או לפי מהירת תנועת השכל, כן, הוא לתחום בלב. And by the fastest the brain goes, the warmer the heart
The more worked up
become.
you get. The more worked up you get.
נמצא על ידי שפע אלוקי שהשכל נשפע לאדם במהירות, אין צריך להשתמש בשום הקדמה, על ידי זה מהירות שלהבת הלב עולה מעליה תמיד. You know, by this enlightenment of the brains, the fire of the heart goes up all the time. Very nice. Now, how do you come to it? Okay? אבל להגיע לבחינת שפע אלוקי הנ"ל, אי אפשר לבוא לזה אלא שיקדש פיו וחותמו ועיניו ואוזניו. But to come to this enlightenment, you cannot come until you make yourself holy. How you make yourself holy? You have to hold your mouth, your nose, your eyes, and your ears. The 7 holes that you have in your head is against the 7 candle in the chandelier, yeah. So your mouth, you have to speak only good things and not speak bad things. Your nose, it means yirat shamayim. You have to be very careful on all the halachas. Your eyes, don't look where you're not supposed to look. Your ears, don't listen to what yeah. And now he starts explaining each opening, whatever, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pages and pages and pages and work and work and work and work. And here on Kuf Nun Vav, yeah, what does he say? What does he says to us? He says to us, lighten up yourself. Bring up yourself. Whatever your heart says is a message from Hashem. Start moving. Moving. Think about it. Write it in a short way in your book. You find a nice story. Write it in your book. What I told you about Lot. I have these questions for years. I have my answer. But today I got this answer from someone, and it's in the Rashi. It's built on the pattern that Rashi learns the parsha. I learned in a different way. Yeah, but wow, it's amazing. What made me? Why it was so amazing for me?
Never thought of it before.
No, because I thought about it before, but I didn't have the answer. Every year that I got there, I can. How come Lord made better than Avraham Avinu? Avraham Avinu didn't save one city, and Lot, this Rasha, saved this city. How did he make it? Every year I was thinking about it again and again, and saying, Avraham Avinu was standing out. He was like, the other side of the prosecutor, the
defender.
The defender. He was the defender. He stands there and he's defending. Like there, maybe, but he's not in. But Lot is inside. So when Lot asks from Hashem, he shouts, he tries, he asks it with all his heart. So even that he was such a Rasha, but he asked with all his heart, so he got it.
There's hope for us.
It's a good answer, yeah. But it's a good idea, yeah. but it's not. I don't have any way to find it in the Rashi, yeah. But his answer, that he found the Kaf Zchut, yeah. They are only Rashayim for 51 years, and Sdom, they are Rashayim for 52 years. So they have another year. And it's in Rashi. You can find it in Rashi, Wow. Amazing. Why? Because if you look for something, you look again and again and again and again. You have this question again and again and again. So I don't say, okay, I don't know the answer. No one, when I asked people, they couldn't give me an answer. You know, when I said my answer, I said, oh, very nice answer, yeah? But if you're being stubborn, yeah? I want to get myself busy.
Worked up.
I want worked up, yeah. I want to get myself worked up. I want to get into this fire. I want to do it, yeah? You will get it. No, not in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, but I will get it, you know, again and again and again and again and again. I read like the previous shir about this Nitzosius and this. I learned it before, yeah. I learned before I made the shir. I made the shir and I was wow, what a big shir! Wow, what a big understanding we came to! Wow, amazing, you know. Shabbos, I didn't remember anything. I didn't remember anything. I'm going to eating, drinking, Baruch Hashem, everything is okay, you know. And Sunday I said, wow, you forgot everything? How did you do it? Okay, so I said, okay, no, I have to write it in a shortcut. I will write it in a small petek. I will have a petek. You know, Israel there had a petek. I will also have a petek. Why? Every Jew should have a petek. Write yourself a petek, and you will have a petek. Yeah? And you have a petek in front of your eyes, and you remember. I wrote a petek? No. I didn't write a petek. Only after I finished eating, I said, wow, you know, I should think about the nitzosios, I should think about the letters, I should think, okay. It's also good, you know, that you don't remember, that you remember after, maybe one day you remember before, you know, but this is the difference between the tzaddikim and the not tzaddikim. We're not Rashas, we have Gan Eden, for sure we have Gan Eden, you know, especially when we live here in Eretz Israel, with all the Isurim of Eretz Israel, Baruch Hashem, we have a beautiful Gan Eden. But we can have a better one. We can have a better one. And like we learn from the millionaires, you know, they don't stop working because they have money. You know, they have money, very nice, it's good.
And they become president.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because of the money.
He has the money, now he wants a cupboard.
Coward, yeah. Yeah, but they don't stop working for 1 minute.
No.
We don't stop working for 1 minute. We have it, we're Baruch Hashem, but we can make it more, and especially when you give it to us so easy, you know. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, what your heart is saying. Okay, now I want to enlighten my heart, to work up my heart. Okay, get myself, start moving. What do you do? When you make a boidos, you know, it says the main movement is in the thought. So start thinking. If I don't have you know, some kind of a Jew that doesn't have anything to ask from Hashem. Any man on earth that doesn't have something to ask from God, you know. Everybody has some kind of a problem, some kind of a need. Not a problem, Baruch Hashem. Like let's say with the parnasa, we're comfortable with the parnasa. Everything is okay, yeah. Okay, everything okay. But you know, I want to buy my wife a diamond necklace. Yeah. I want. Why not? I want to do it. You know. So ask. I want to buy a diamond necklace or pearls, you know, diamond, pearls, gold. Why not? When she goes to the wedding, she asks, wow, all these things, she will be happy, I will be happy.
Everybody's going to be
Everybody asks, wow, where are you going from? My husband bought it to you. Wow, psh. Yeah, I want, this is what I want. There's no one that doesn't need or want something more than what he has now. So speak about it. Start speaking about it, and then you will hear in your heart, you know. Listen, what are you talking about? This is what you're asking for. Maybe I ask for something a little bit spiritual. Okay, let me daven a little bit better. No. Be sensible, you know. I heard you asked for the diamond necklace, you know. And then I said, okay, I want to daven a little bit better, you know. Ask for davening a little bit better, like you asked for the diamond necklace, you know, the same. You know, and then you start moving from one thought to the other, because you hear yourself. Your heart is hearing yourself. Your heart is hearing your mouth. And it goes again and again and again and again. And you fall down, you know. There's no way that you go, no, it's not right. Saying there's no way, you know. There is a way, for sure. You know, there are good times that you sit out in the field and you can speak for a straight hour and have good. But most of the time, at least me, most of the time, you know, I speak 5, 10, 15 minutes. You know, I speak and then I'm spaced out. Yeah. Spaced out, and I have to catch myself again, and start again, and again, and again, and another 5, 10, and again I'm...
Even for somebody who does it for years?
Yeah.
I thought after years it's easier, it flows, no?
Yeah, but yet and he has new tricks all the time. All the time he has new tricks. He's you know, you say something, for me, you know, I say something, you know, and it's associations. You know, so I say something, and then I remember, it goes like this, and I...
Then
what was I saying?
Yeah, you think about something else, you know. Binatan calls it that he's a thief. You know, he steals your thought, you know, because he catch one thought, and instead of moving it again to Hashem, he moves it to the shopping. Or wherever else, you know, he takes it to some other place, you know, he takes your thought over there. Yeah, okay, so I'll tell him this, and he will tell me like this, and I will tell him this, and he will tell me that. What are you talking about? You were there. How did you come up to here, you know? He stole your thought, you know, but you're working again and again and again, and sometimes you have a very nice statement for a whole hour, you know, but even 5 minutes, you know, 5 minutes that you had your heart, you know,
into it,
with your mouth together, they're going together with your brains, wow, you know, this is Ruach HaKodesh. This Ruach HaKodesh.
So Ruach HaKodesh means when you can see things happening in the future.
Ruach HaKodesh means when you say the right things, the right thing on the right time, what Hashem wants you to say, you know, and it makes you understand what you have to do. What is the reason for the prophets to have Ruach HaKodesh, to see what is going to happen, to put you on the right way.
Right.
So when you go to Hitbodedus and you start speaking and you understand what you have to do, you're putting yourself on the right way. This is the reason for Ruach HaKodesh. This is Ruach HaKodesh. And it says that David HaMelech said everything in Tehillim. This is Ruach HaKodesh, you know, what he davens. I want to go on the straight way. I want to move from the bad way. This is what he's saying. Okay, so now we have two big, small Torahs. They are simple Torahs, speaking of very high ideas, and we have to write a shortcut of it, and get ourselves worked out on it.